All right, good day, everybody. Happy. What's wrong with my seat here? Okay, it is a happy Friday. It is not Friday the 13th, but it is Friday the 20th of December. You realize there's 12 counting today, 12 days left. Not the 12 days of Christmas, but the 12 days of December left in this decade, 2019, going on to Vision 2020. 2020. I still can't. I still just can't get over that. My name is Ron Dune. I'm coming to you from my home office in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We are getting ready to wind down the year, and I just wanted to talk to people about this time of year and how important it is. We think and it is so important. The reason for the season is exactly why we're here and we're having the holiday. But if you are using this as an excuse not to build your business, you're on the wrong track. This is the time when you should be kicking it into gear even more because more people are looking for something. More people want to pay for their Christmas. More people are wanting to change their life. So next year, the Christmas they had this year will be different. The holidays they had this year, the vacation they may or may not have taken will be different next year. So the question that I have for you is are you willing to pay the price? Because most people, I will tell you, are just not willing to pay the price. They're willing to talk about paying the price. They're willing to talk about what they will do and what they're man, they're so on fire and the commitment they have and so forth. But when it really comes down to it and they see the price that has to be paid. Now, here's what I want to tell you is the price is equally as bad if you don't pay the price to build your own dynasty, your own legacy, right? So we think that there is a huge price to pay with the fact that we are building a online or a home-based business or a network marketing company business, whatever it is, there's this huge price that has to be paid. But if you don't believe that you have a price to pay by not building your business and just going the same direction you're going right now, you are misleading yourself. You are telling yourself lies because I'm telling you here that you're going to work your tail off at the end of that time frame, if there is an end to it. That's why when we go to the Walmarts of the world, we see the 70 and 80-year-old guys greeting. Why are they doing that? They're doing that because they have to supplement their income. Do you understand that? It's because they have to supplement their income. Okay, sorry about that. So I don't know. Is that the price you want to pay for working all your life and then getting to a point where you think that now I can stop what I'm doing and enjoy the rest of my life, and you find out that there's still not enough month at the end of the money, there's still not enough money at the end of the month, and you have to go back and get a job at 65, 70 years old. I'm 67 years old. So I can't imagine going back and having to get a job. I just would go berserk. I can't imagine that. So am I willing to pay the price? Yeah, I'm willing to pay the price. Big time. You need to make the choice whether or not you're willing to to pay the price, to build your legacy, to build your lifestyle, to build your dream instead of somebody else's and have control over it So let's say a few good mornings. Say good morning, Billy, Aaron Kaufman, Superstar Don, my brother from another mother, Mr. Carlos Martinez, Tim Coburn, Deborah, good to see you. Rosa, good to see you. David, good to see you. Jessica. So we've got a bunch of superstars on here today that I know are willing to pay the price. So you need to share this out to your team and let's talk. Can we talk here? Because I don't think there are a lot of people that say they're willing to pay the price are really willing to pay the price. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of a good friend of mine, Sonia. And Sonia and I met back in October of 2018 for the first time at one of our conventions. And she's what's called a 500K affiliate. That means that her team does over 500,000 in business every single month, in business volume every month, right? Joanna, good to see you. John, good to see you. John Latham, good to see you. Kirk, good to see you. So we met in October at the convention last year in 2018, and after the convention, we connected up, and we decided to do a live together, and I learned her story, okay? And I want to show Giovanni's, comment here. I work with a 75-year-old, and he hates his job because he can't barely move around. It's so sad. Ron, this is so fire. Thank you. This is why we pay the price. This is exactly why we pay the price. Rhonda, Sandy, good to see you. Victoria, Texas. So, okay. So we're talking about paying the price and talking about a young lady, Sonia. So Sonia and I talked, and we talked for probably an hour or so, hour and a half before and after the live, and she told me her story. And talk about someone that's willing to pay the price. She's in Canada. She started with our company in 2014 when it first got started. She was one of the first people to come on board. She got excited about what was going on. She's in Canada, like I said. And at that point, all we had was our nutritional sprays, which I love. This stuff keeps us going. We've got 6 amazing, high quality nutritional sprays, and that's all she had. And she went crazy and tried to build a business and worked. And for 2 years, she saw the ups and downs of a new startup company and all the issues from 2014 to 2016. And it took her those 2 years to get to our first rank, our first qualified rank, right? You can buy into either director, builder, director, or executive. And then after executive, the first rank that you earn is the 5K affiliate. It took her 2 years to get to 5K affiliate, but she was not giving up. She was paying the price. Good morning, Laura. Lily Romero, another superstar. So many superstars out here today. She paid that price. Now, what I want you to understand was that time frame hard? Absolutely. Is it hard for everybody? Absolutely. There are ups and downs. Is it going to be as hard for one person as it is for another person? I don't know. But the key to this story is that she stuck it out. She's now a 500K affiliate making what she calls sick fantasy money. Now, most people would not pay that price for those 2 years. They would not stick to it. They would not be committed and consistent no matter what's going on. To get 4 years into the game, she's making sick fantasy money. She's a 500K affiliate with our company, going on to be a super affiliate. So you've got to understand that if you're not willing to pay the price in this journey of network marketing, there are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be times when you're going to want to wake up. You're going to wake up in the morning and you're not going to want to do a squat. You're not going to want to do a thing. Okay. And I can tell you that I have those exactly. 500K affiliates certainly did, Lily. It paid off to pay the price and stay focused and stay what you're going to do and stay the course. But because there are going to be those days. There are days when I get up and I'm tired, I'm achy. It's been, the weather around here the last few days has been miserable weather, high humidity, which really makes me ache. I've got physical therapy on my shoulder today, which I always come back from hurting and aching and until they fix this thing. But the reality is it can't slow me down or stop me from doing what I know I got to do. I've got to reach out. I've got to get in front of people. I've got to help our team. I've got to stay the course. I got to pay the price because at the end of the day, this Christmas is Christmas 2019. Christmas in 2020 is going to be significantly better. October of 2020 is going to be significantly better. I'm going to be walking up the stage at a much higher rank. Everything is going to be better if I stay the course, be consistent, be committed to what I'm doing. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Cheryl. Happy Merry Christmas to you, Beth. Rhonda, good to see you. So you've got to make that determination whether or not you're really willing to pay the price. Not just willing to say, I'm going to pay the price, but really, truly, in your heart, committed to pay the price. Because we're going to talk about the price now. We're going to talk about what the price is. Because I'm going to share my screen and show you a graphic from an individual that was a multi-millionaire, one of the top millionaires in Amway and in network marketing, who understood back in the day when I talked to him many years ago when I was in Amway, all we had were the easel with the pad of paper on it, the big pads of paper and a magic marker, and you wrote on there and you flipped the paper over the side and then you drew more circles, and that's how you did your training. You didn't have Zoom, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have whiteboards that you could write on an erase and all these other things, projectors and do presentations, and there was no PowerPoint. Your PowerPoint was you. You were the PowerPoint, right? So that was a day when it was difficult, especially to build like an international business. Because you wanted to build an international business, you had to, out of your own pocket, get in a plane and fly all over the place. You wanted to build a intercontinental business, from state to state. You had to do the same thing. You had to drive from state to state or get in a plane and build those teams. Okay. Bill Britt was an amazing man. He's passed away now, but I want to share with you his graphic so that you can see. You want to know what the price is? Here's what the price is. Oops. All right. I hope everybody can see this. I am going to turn off this banner right now so you guys can see. Okay. So, all right. Here's what he said. I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people. Okay. 900 said no. Only 300 signed up. Okay. So in our business, and you guys all know what business I'm with, My Daily Choice. In our business, we would count that 1,200 as 1,200 pre-enrollees. I got 1,200 people to take the free tour, become a pre-enrollee, and check out the videos and get in front of the presentation, right? Of those 1,200 pre-enrollees, 900 of them either opted out, didn't do a thing, didn't say anything, but 300 of them upgraded and signed up to become paid affiliates, okay? Out of those 300, only 85 did something at all. In other words, out of 300, 85 of them may have brought in a couple of people, may have signed up a couple of people themselves, can you just stay active every month and so forth. And out of those 85, only 35 were really serious and started to move it up the ranks, maybe 5K, 10K, 25K affiliates. And out of those 35, 11 of those people made him a multi-millionaire. Okay. 12,300 signed up, 85 did anything at all, anything. 35 were serious and did more than anything, and 11 of them made a millionaire. Now, the big question here is, how many people did he have to get in front of to get to 1,200 to pre-enroll or to look at the app? Yours may be, you have an ATM system, a track, tag, and message, and Facebook, where you have these Facebook groups and whatever. How many people do you need to talk to get 1,200 people tagged to you in one of those groups? How many people, you may have a video that you need to get them in front of, a video that then takes them to a spot of, reaching back out to you so that you can, get involved or show them how to get involved and so forth. How many people do you need to put 1,200 people in front of the seat? He didn't even know what that number was. He said thousands. I talked to, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to get those 1,200 to allow me to show them the plan. So for our company, it's 1,200 people pre-enrolled, right? So if at the end of the day, you pre-enrolled 1,200 people, it wouldn't be at the end of the day, but at the end of a 2-year period, you've pre-enrolled, 1,200 people, the chances are you're going to be making extremely good money in life. But that's where it starts. My guess is it doesn't have to be that many. I look at my upline mentor, Robert Hollis, and I don't know, I think he's personally sponsored at least 300, right? Over the 300. And he and his wife just got inducted into the new 7-figure club for our company. His wife did, technically, right? So that's because they were and they are willing to pay the price. Amy Schubert, good to see you this morning. Tony, good to see you. Hope everything's going well. I believe it's your mom. I understand, obviously, I had a quadruple bypass open heart surgery, so my prayers are with you. So everybody get this. You've got to be. It's not just a matter of saying, "Hey, yeah, I'll pay the price. It's in your heart. It's in your heart, in who you are, saying that you will run the course. You will go the course. You will do whatever it takes, whatever it needs, whatever you need to do to get that 1,200 or that 1,000 people in front of your presentation. This is what most people don't realize. I get this all the time. People reach out to me and say, "Hey, Ron, oh man, I've been working with this one person and they're almost there. What do I say to them? They're asking these questions. They're asking these questions. You know what my first question to them is? How many other people have you reached out and shown, got pre-enrolled or got in front of the opportunity, the presentation, while you're waiting for this person to pull the trigger?" Well, I haven't had much time because I've been sending them back. I've been making things for them. I've been sending them things. I've been doing all this stuff. I've been working hard for them, I can't tell you how many of those people, the percentage is extremely high, have come back to me a week or two later, days later, whatever it might be, and say, "Hey, you know what? Person decided to, quit. They even signed up and then they quit, or they decided not to do it. They went with somebody else. And in that time frame, they've done nothing to get more people in front of their business, to get that number 1,200, to get more pre-enrollees, to get more people in front of the presentation. And they're frustrated now because they spent all that time thinking they had a superstar, right? I can't tell you over the last 40 years how many people came in and told me they were going to be superstars, did nothing. How many people came in and said they're going to do their best and did amazing things, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do my best. I'll try hard. And boom, they just knock it out of the park. Don't worry about me, Ron. I'm a superstar, man. I'm going to kill this thing. I'm going to make you so rich. And then 2 weeks later, you have no idea where they went. A month later, still nothing. Yet here's Sally and Johnny, they didn't know what they were doing, and they're out there kind of ignorance on fire and learning and growing and getting better and better and killing everything. Why is that? It's about here. It's about here and here. These two organs we have, right? The brain and the heart. It's our mindset. It's our mindset where our heart is, where our passion is, where our vision is, what we really want to do. And when we say we're going to pay the price, and we say we're going to do something, when we say we're going to do something, we do it. We do it. We don't say we're going to do something, then if it doesn't work out, oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's just network marketing. It's just my life. It's just my family's life, my kids' life, my kids' life, my grandkids. It's just, it's okay. I decided I won't do that. I'll go back to being a greeter at Walmart. Do you think people have had that conversation with themselves? Do you think people have had the conversation with themselves and have said, what am I talking? Whoa. What am I talking about? I made a commitment to something. I'm not a quitter. I'm not I just don't do this. I'm not a loser. I don't know what got into me. I need to kick it up a ton of notches. I need to get those 1,200 people that Bill Britt talked about. So I can get that 300, so I can get that 85, so I can get that 35, and I can get those 11. What if all your work got you to, I don't know, a couple $100,000 a year instead of $1 million a year? Anybody here, just give me a thumbs up or a smile or a fire or something, emoji, if making a $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year would be a great lifestyle for you. Not $1 million a year. Just a couple $100,000 a year. If that would change your life and your family's life and give you an amazing life. Anybody? Just give me some sort of indication on the comments. One, a fire, a heart, or something, right? It's just something. Because you know what? I think there are Dog's opening my door. I think there are people that say they want it, but really don't. They think they want it, but really don't. Look at all this. Look at all the hearts, the emojis. Yes. I think there are people out there that say they want it, but as soon as it gets hard, I don't know. I don't know about this thing. I guess I want to do it. I guess I want to do it. This is the time, and this is the excuse month, right? November and December are the excuse months but it's for family, so I want to make sure I have time with family. I think that's awesome, right? You spend great time Christmas Eve, you have Christmas, the next day you get back to work. Because you're building something so that you can take the whole month off next year. Or 6 months off the year after that. But if you're not willing to pay the price in December for 2020 to be an amazing year, what makes you think it's going to change just because you've crossed over the month and now it's January 2020? You won't. Seen it 100, 1,000 times. People, how many people do you know, yourself included, that you've done New Year's resolutions and never done anything, right? We all have. Love all the fires and yeah, man. Thomas, awesome. Exactly, Beth. Someone said to me once, well, I don't need $1 million. Great, make $1 million, give away 900,000, and live on 100,000. Give away 950,000, live on 50,000. But why are you limiting yourself and limiting your ability to help other people? Just like Beth was saying, we do this for others. I could easily be content living in a shack, and my wife and kids all laugh at me, living in a shack in the woods with my dog and of course some internet. I could be very, very content. We do this because of the ones we love and the ones we haven't met in the lives that we can impact. So you've got to make the choice. You know what the commitment is now. You've seen the graphic. You know what the commitment is. And your numbers could be a lot better than that. If it is, you got to know if you're not taking massive action, you don't know what the ratio is. You don't know what your numbers are. You've got to know. You've got to know what the ratios are. Jim Rohn talks about this all the time. If I know that my ratios are, for every 10 people I talk to, 2 people sign up, then now I know everything. Now, if I want to get to 1,200, I know exactly what I need to do. How many people I need to talk to and how many people. Let's say I talk to 10 people and 2 people re-enroll. Okay, so if I want to get 1,200 people, I got a lot of people to talk to. And guess what? As I take the massive action, that ratio is going to get better and better. What if it was every 10 people I talk to 4 pre-enroll and get in front of my presentation? Wow. Divide 4 into 1,200. Now you got to look at maybe 3,000 people. You got to get in front of 3,000 people over a 2 to 5 year period. Talk to 3,000. You telling me you can't do that to become a millionaire? I think you can. So I think you can, because I think you have a why. I think you want to pay the price. I think you just get lost, just like all of us sometime, and forget why you're doing this and what the other options are. So I hope that you all have an amazing Christmas. Don't forget the reason for the season. Do something for others during this time frame. Don't worry about your presents and what you're going to get, but do something for others. Do something for others that can't do something for themselves. So God bless you all. Can't wait to see you on the next one.